Hello and welcome to the special last group stage matches of Matchday 6 of the UEFA Champions League. And my name is Gary Walker, and we know that we've got lots of action here today of all of the last games of the group stages throughout from Group A all the way up to Group H. And starting first in Group A, we have a big battle between Barcelona or Bayern Munich on who will take that second place and qualify with Liverpool in the round of 16 in September. So let's go into the coverage between Liverpool versus Bayern Munich in Anfield, and at the Nou Camp we have is Barcelona versus St Etienne. A huge contest here in Group A as we have two matches taking place as Bayern Munich taking on Liverpool and St Etienne going away from home to Barcelona. There's a big battle of European football on the line for Barcelona or for Bayern Munich, because one of these two teams will progress with Liverpool into the round of 16, or if the loser will unfortunately have to drop out into the UEFA Europa League in July time. This is huge for both teams. And now Gnabry. And now is Kingsley Coman. And now is Andy Robertson there. And there's a chance for Coman! And goal! Bayern Munich equalised in the first 12 minutes of the matchup. And Coman scores. And that will probably put Bayern Munich in second position at the moment as the live table stands. And that is huge for Bayern Munich to be at in that position. What a goal though. In the first 12 minutes of the matchup, Bayern Munich equalised, and that was beautiful. That was a beautiful goal, and Kingsley Coman scores, and it's 1-0 to Bayern Munich. And now is Rebic. Rebic now for Barcelona. Now to Kessie. Oh, save. Save from St Etienne goalkeeper. And Kessie right there hit it. But a nice save from St Etienne goalkeeper. Very nice save. And he put it in a nice position for a corner. Cross in. And now here's a chance here now for Robertson. There's a foul right there. And that's a yellow card there for Serge Gnabry. He's been booked for Bayern Munich. Yeah, that was a reckless challenge that was there from Serge Gnabry. And he did took out there Andy Robertson there. And now here's a chance here for St Etienne here. Now Ben Yedder now on the attack here for St Etienne here. It's a chance here for a save there from De Gea. De Gea saved it very nicely there for Barcelona. And now is Torres. And Barcelona are the defending champions of the UEFA Champions League. They won it against Sevilla last season, they did. And imagine them getting knocked out tonight in the group stages to the Europa League. That would be bad. And there was a chance there from St Etienne there from Noyel. And a goalkeeper De Gea save right there to keep it out. It's still goalless between Barca and St Etienne in this matchup. Corner kick here for St Etienne. Cross in the box. Good header right there from Barcelona. Now is Naul. Now to Nade. Now to Botiaz. Cross maybe for St Etienne. Oh, good defending there from Alba there. Corner for St Etienne. I know they're out of the competition, St Etienne, out of the group stages. I know they're crushing out, but at least they can come here for pride perhaps. So get something before they end the group. Cross in the corner here. And now here's Gnabry. Good block there from Liverpool. Corner for Bayern Munich. Can't believe that Bayern Munich are 1-0 at Anfield they are. And now is Leroy Sané. Crosses it in. Oh, Andy Robertson there. Oh, headed it the wrong way. Well, wait a second. Gave it an assist there to Bayern Munich to might score. But it was a save there from Alisson. Yeah, disorganised defending right there at the back for Liverpool. What's going on? I know Liverpool are through comfortably, but they're giving Bayern Munich an advantage. But save there from Alisson. And now here's a chance here for Pablo Dybala now. Nice counter-attack here. Dybala now on the attack. Chance maybe for a goal, perhaps so for Liverpool. Shot, save there from Kevin Trapp. Kevin Trapp, the goalkeeper for Bayern Munich, saved it, kept it out, and it's still 1-0 to Bayern Munich in this matchup. Liverpool are unbeaten in this group stage with 0 defeats, but today they might lose their first matchup. I think they don't really care anyway. They're already through anyway, Liverpool. They saved their hands on there from Kevin Trapp right there for Bayern Munich. And now here's Ben Yedder now for Saint-Étienne. And now, okay, now Koundé right there on the ball back here for Barcelona now. Now to Ferran Torres. A chance maybe. Malin! Oh, save there from the goalkeeper. Xavi right there was ready for a celebration there, but it was unfortunately saved by the goalkeeper, and it is still 0-0 at the Nou Camp between Barcelona and Saint-Étienne in this matchup. Corner here for Barca. Cross. Chance here for Pedri. Oh, Pedri could have made it 1-0 to Barca. They've got to get something, Barcelona, they have to, because Bayern are winning in their matchup at the moment, and that will put Barcelona into the Europa League if it stays like this. And now there's a throw in here for Liverpool here. Now Diaz. Now Diaz now on the attack here for Liverpool. Oh God, now Trent Alexander-Arnold here. He's all the way. Alexander-Arnold sways it to Roberto Firmino, and Liverpool are back in level terms. A goal's been scored, Liverpool equalised, and that might give Barcelona a chance in the other game to get a goal in that one, if they can get one in that match against Saint-Étienne, to might move themselves back to second place. But at the moment, it's 1-1 in this matchup here at Anfield. It's 0-0 in the other game. Now Malin. Now Kessie. Now Kessie. Chance here for Pedri. And he scores! And Barcelona are in front. And that will put Barca in second position, because Bayern Munich have just conceded a goal at Anfield. Make it 1-1 in that matchup. And obviously Barcelona will be second if they win here today. And it all depends on Bayern Munich, of course. But they are leading now. Pedri scores. And it's 1-0 to Barcelona. Now Saint-Étienne now the ball. Wait a second now. Barcelona got the chance here now. Here's Pedri here. Now to Kessie. Now Malin. Chance here for Pedri. He chances for Pedri. And he scores. Pedri scores to make it 2-0 for Barcelona. And Barca are 2-0 up to the good. 2-0 to Barcelona. And they really using this extra goal right there as a bit of breathing space, because they want to be in the next round. They want to be in the round of 16. They are the defending champions of this competition from last season, and they definitely want to go through here tonight. As it stands, Bayern Munich could be heading into the Europa League, and Barcelona into the round of 16 with Liverpool. And Pedri scores, and Xavi celebrating in the touchline. And it's half time here at Anfield. And it's been a very good assist there from Trent Alexander-Arnold to assist Roberto Firmino. But the game ends for half time as at Anfield. It's Liverpool 1, Bayern Munich 1 at the break between these two teams. And it's half time, of course, at the Nou Camp between these two teams. And Barcelona are 2-0 up in front, all thanks to Pedri, as it ends Barcelona 2, Saint-Étienne 0. And now Henderson, Roberto Firmino, now Fabinho here, Roberto Firmino, oh, close, very close. Good save there from Kevin Trapp, good save from him. That's a corner for Bayern Munich. Now cross in the box here, save there from Trapp. Now boot away there. Now Liverpool now to Malitio. Now Napi, Thiago, Robertson, Diaz. Now it's Thiago now. Now it's a chance here for Thiago for Liverpool here. Liverpool might get a chance of this. And now it's Barcelona here now, getting attacked by Saint-Étienne here. Chance for Saint-Étienne to get a goal back in the game. A save there from De Gea of his legs. I thought he might have got a goal back there, Saint-Étienne, but what a save. And it was a great save there from David De Gea. Yeah, good save. Now corner here for Saint-Étienne here. They might have a chance to get a goal back in the game. Header away there from Barcelona now Sacco. And now it's a chance for Nayo. Now Nadi. Nadi now to Boadez. Now Nad again. Now to Neon. Oh, he's through. Chance. Oh, hit the crossbar. Hit the crossbar. It hit the beans on post. Now Diaz. Now Tau now trying to win the ball back for Bayern Munich here now. And now looks like now Liverpool now on the attack here. Might get a second, maybe a heartbreak for Bayern Munich. Perhaps a save right there from Kevin Trapp. Now Müller. And now is Tolleson. And now Coleman's through. He's 1v1 to the Liverpool keeper. And it's Liverpool conceding. And Bayern Munich are 2-1 up. And that means that Barcelona will be the ones who will have to play Europa League football as it stands, because Liverpool have conceded. And that puts Barcelona back to 3rd place and put Bayern Munich into 2nd place. And that is not good right there for Barcelona. On the other hand, in the other game, anything can happen in that result over there. It doesn't matter. They all have to hope Liverpool to score, Barcelona. And they do know the news that Bayern Munich have scored in the other game at Anfield. And Barcelona has to hope that Liverpool can get a goal back in the matchup at Anfield, because as it stands, anything... Oh, a goal for Saint-Étienne! They got one goal back. Consolation there from Neil. And it's the equaliser for Saint-Étienne. They might win the matchup, but Barcelona, they have to hope that Liverpool have to get something out of that matchup to hope that Barcelona be the ones to actually go through. The consolation goal could be a comeback for Saint-Étienne. And also Cody Gakpo comes on for Bayern Munich. And now is Tolleson. Now Müller. Oh, he's found Gakpo there. Oh my god. Defending it's not been good. And now Cody Gakpo scores. And Bayern Munich are 3-1 up. Yep, they've scored another goal. And Liverpool have conceded another goal at Anfield. And also Barcelona have known the news that now Bayern Munich are 3 goals up at Anfield. And there's nothing Barcelona cannot do if they win here today. They have to hope that Liverpool scored 2 goals at Anfield to make a comeback. I don't think that's going to happen though, because Bayern Munich are all over Liverpool in that game. All what Barcelona have to do is pray for Liverpool's result. But now is Kessie now in the other end for Barcelona now. Now Kessie to Malon, and Malon scores, and there's a goal for Barcelona, and Barca are 3-1 up. And the defending champions of the UEFA Champions League will do anything what it takes to get themselves to qualify here today. At the moment, Bayern Munich will be the ones who will finish 2nd and will be playing in the round of 16 as it stands at the moment. But at least they got another goal back, an extended lead there, extended there, Barcelona. And it is now 3-1 to the good in this match. What a strike there from Malon. And he puts it home, and it's 3-1. Now is Liverpool here on the attack here now. Fabinho. Now it's Eric Bailly now. Now Götze. Now Götze now. Oh my god, he's found Sane there. There's no one there marking him. All he has to do is put it into the back of the net, but he's not going to. So sweat it to Cody Gakpo for his 2nd. And Bayern Munich are 4-1 up. And that will mean that Bayern Munich will be up to 1st in the group and Liverpool to 2nd. I don't see anything way back now for Liverpool now. I don't see anything for Barcelona to qualify, unfortunately so. And their time will be up, I think, after this matchup. And it is, yes, 4-1 Bayern. So the truth being made, Roberto Firmino is now coming off, and Darwin Núñez will come on for Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp made a substitute right there for the Liverpool team. And now it's Diaz now. Diaz. Now is to Núñez. Núñez might get a goal here for Liverpool. Oh, good save there from Kevin Trapp. And now he's got a chance here for a goal for Liverpool to get a goal back in the game, and they do! And it's a goal from Luis Diaz, and Liverpool have scored. I don't think that's enough time. They're going to get 2 goals in a space of 2 minutes, but at least they're trying, Liverpool though. But there's a great consolation there from Luis Diaz, and it's now 4-2 to Bayern Munich. Yeah, very nice there. He puts it in though into the back of the net. And Luis Diaz scores. And now here's a chance here now for Saint-Étienne. Now Ben Yedder. Oh, Went wide. Went wide. Now this is it. See a substitute's been made here for Barcelona. And now here's a chance here now for Barca. Boot away there. 2 minutes left of stoppage time remaining here. 2 minutes of stoppage time left. And Barcelona know they're going to be out and going to the Europa League in the next round. And yeah, a consolation there from Saint Etienne. They've got a goal back. It's 3-2. But I don't think they've got enough time to score another though. But at least they've actually got something, a bit of pride though, Saint Etienne, to get 2 goals at the Nou Camp here today. And yeah, very nice. Puts it into that bottom left corner. And Riyad Bonez scores for Saint Etienne. And that is that at Barcelona. They might have won here today by 3 goals. That wasn't enough though, unfortunately, because they'll be the ones who will be heading into the Europa League next round. And that's disappointingly so. But at least they tried though, Barca. They could be happy to celebrate this win. But the game ends here today as Barcelona 3, Saint Etienne 2 at the Nou Camp. What a game for Barcelona. A huge win for Bayern Munich, and their hopes in Champions League football is still alive. They will progress into the round of 16 with Liverpool in the next round, and they did very well to come to Anfield and turn up here today and won the game by 4 goals to 2. And I thought they were not likely to do so, as Liverpool are very good at home at Anfield, but Bayern Munich have turned them over and won the matchup, as it ends here today as Liverpool 2, Bayern Munich 4. And the official table and the results for Group A of the UEFA Champions League to end off for Matchday 6. Congratulations to Bayern Munich and Liverpool to qualify into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. But for Barcelona, however, they will be eliminated and will be playing in the Europa League. And Saint Etienne are automatically removed from all European competitions as they finish 4th in the group. And the results were Liverpool 2, Bayern Munich 4, Barcelona 3, Saint Etienne 2. And now let's get into Group B action here today, as the big matchup in Group B is Juventus and Georgetown City. They are both playing each other in the last match day as a battle between those two teams on who will finish second in Group B of the UEFA Champions League. And let's get straight into the action. It's the battle here of second place in the UEFA Champions League. Who is going to finish second with the team who are top of the group, Real Madrid? Is it going to be Georgetown City, or is it going to be Juventus? It's going to be a very interesting matchup in the cards here today. The battle for second position in the UEFA Champions League. Juventus have got a chance, also Georgetown City have got a chance. And we know that Europa League could be any of those at the end of the matchup. This game is a showdown between these two teams, as these two really want that second place in the Champions League to qualify in the round of 16. But for Juventus' team, they've got up front, we've got is Dusan Vlahovic. He's scored so many goals, and he's one of the top goal scorers in the Champions League season so far, Vlahovic for Juventus. But for Georgetown City, on the other hand, the same team as before, got Messi up front, Neymar as well, and Thomas Hersey in the front three. And we'll get to the action right now. And now is Jan Chiardio. Messi. There's a foul there from Messi right there. And Jan Chiardio right there. Tried to get the ball. Free kick here for Juventus. Now Sandro. Costa. Now Di Saligo. And now here's a chance here for Costa. Rabiot. Oh. Chance could have been 1-0 to Juventus right there so far in this matchup, but close. And now it's Pedro. And now Neymar. And now it's Messi. Now Messi now after Thomas Hersey. He's through. Thomas Hersey. Oh, that could have been that 1-0 goal they needed to try and qualify into the round of 16. Like Georgington City, of course, do not want to play in the Europa League football at all. They might have lost to Real Madrid, but they want to win here today. Now here's Pedro. Now Neymar. Now Neymar crossing the box here, but oh, it could have been. And now here's Dusan Vlahovic, top goal scorer in the Champions League so far this season. So far, there's a chance for Juventus to get a goal, maybe. Aurier, own goal. And Georgington City have conceded by an own goal by Aurier. Accidents do happen in Champions League. That will be that time right there. Could have cost them this matchup. It could have been if they lose here today. That own goal could cost them their hopes on progressing into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. And now here's Costa. Now Costa. Now Corrado. Dusan Vlahovic. Now it's Corrado here for Juventus. Douglas Costa. Cross the box in. Juventus are 2-0 up. And there's no way back now for Georgington City. They're going to be heading out in the group stages of the UEFA Champions League. And it was Szczęsny scored. And it's 2-0 to Juventus. And Juventus, the old lady, the old team from the Allianz Stadium in Turin here in Italy. Georgington City will be heading home, heading out of this competition. And Europa League could be theirs in July. The half-time whistle has officially blown here at the Allianz Stadium as it's Juventus 2, Georgington City 0 going into the break. Now it's Aurier. Now Pedro. Now it's Aurier. Now Messi. Oh, save. Now here's a chance here for Juventus here. Now attack maybe. No, it's not. Now Nagolan. Now Thomas Hersey. Now Messi. Chance here on Neymar. Oh, save there from Szczęsny right there for Juventus. Now Szczęsny. Now Aurier. Now it's Pedro. Now there's a chance here now for Hersey here. Ziyech. Neymar hit the post. Oh my god, that could have been. And now on the attack here now for Juventus here. And now lost the ball now. Now David Alaba. Now to Messi. Now Messi found Neymar. He's through. Neymar! And that's a goal. They got a goal back in the game. Georgington City have a goal back in the game for City. Got to get another goal, or at least 2 goals they have to get if they got a chance on going through in second place. But it stands at the moment Juventus will be the ones who will be qualifying with Real Madrid into the next round. But what a goal though from Neymar. And Dusan Vlahovic comes off, the top goal scorer of the Champions League so far this season, comes off, and Tanoch will come on for Juventus. Now Thomas Hersey. Now Messi. Now Hersey. Oh, Bonucci right there. Free kick for Georgington City. But wait a second here. A bit of pushing and shoving between Hersey and Bonucci. A big fallout here between 2 teams. It's passion into the day. City are very upset that they know they have to score 2 goals to have a chance on qualifying into the Champions League. At the moment, they're heading to the Europa League. Now Messi. Free kick. Messi! Oh, hit the post! What a save there from Szczęsny. And he put that onto the post. And it's now out for a corner. And Messi was close. Save. Hit the post itself. Corner. Szczęsny made a great save out of Messi's free kick. And now Messi now crosses it into the box. Oh, save there from Szczęsny from a header right there. And it is full time here at the stadium here today at Turin. Georgington City are heading to the Europa League. Juventus will progress into the round of 16 as it ends 2-1 to Juventus. Nothing to play for in this matchup between Borussia Gladbach and Real Madrid. And it was a good chance in the start of the matchup in the first 10 minutes from Diaz, but it went wide. But Real Madrid had to wait to the second half to get the breakthrough in this match here in Mönchengladbach. From a great goal from Marco Asensio, from a beautiful cross came in, and then it rebounded back to him again from Suma, and Real Madrid 1-0 against Mönchengladbach. But Real Madrid was very close to get another goal in the late stage of the matchup, but it was an opportunity from Diaz to go and score, but it went wide. But the game ended between Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid as Real Madrid won the matchup here today at the Buscher Park by 1-0. So it confirms that Real Madrid and Juventus have both automatically qualified into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League in September, while Georgetown City on the other hand have to drop out into the Europa League in July, and Mönchengladbach do not even qualify at all in any European competitions. As the results were, it was Mönchengladbach 0, Real Madrid 1, Juventus 2, Georgetown City 1. There was nothing to play for in this matchup as the Georgetown Red Devils have put their place into the round of 16, but a goal went in from Cristiano Ronaldo in the 10th minute of the matchup against Gignola. There was a great save from the Gignola goalkeeper as Ronaldo was denied a chance for a goal from a header from an assist from Usain Bolt. Straight after the second half, the Georgetown Red Devils scored to make it 2-0. That was a goal from Pjanic. There was a chance for the Georgetown Red Devils to get a goal to make it 3-0 to the Red Devils, but it was denied for offside. And they had to wait until the 68th minute of the matchup by Cristiano Ronaldo to score his second goal for the Red Devils here tonight. Gignola are out of the UEFA Champions League already, but for the Red Devils on the other hand, they win top of the group by a healthy 3-0 win. And Benfica obviously are out of the UEFA Champions League already, and Man City are already through to the round of 16, but they did get a goal in the early stage of the matchup from a goal from Jonas. It's not the first chance that Jonas had it in the game, as he scored another goal after the next 10 minutes from a goal from himself again to make it 2-0 Benfica. Jonas was looking for a hat-trick for Benfica, but it was denied by Edison. But they do finally got that goal from Jonas again to make a hat-trick for Benfica. But Manchester City are trying to get back into the game as Benzema gave the ball to Jude Bellingham and it went wide. Benfica might be eliminated out of the UEFA Champions League group stages not to progress into the round of 16, but they did very, very well to win the game by 3-0 against the qualified side Manchester City in Matchday 6 of the group stages. The official Group C table and the results of Group C. Starting with Group C at the top, we have his Georgetown Red Devils with 15 points. In second, we have his Manchester City with 10 points. In third, we have, unfortunately, qualifying for the Europa League will be Benfica with 9 points, and with 1 point at last, we have his Gignola with 1 point. And the official results of Group C in Matchday 6, we have his Gignola 0, the Georgetown Red Devils 3, Benfica 3, Manchester City 0. It's a huge battle in Group D between the three teams trying to fight it out for one another to get into first and second place in the UEFA Champions League, as there's a big battle between Bilbao, Manchester United and also Goldfield Boys United, as we are going to have Atletico Bilbao versus Manchester United and Goldfield Boys United versus Inter Milan, and those are the last games of the UEFA Champions League for Group D. At the last matches of Group D of the UEFA Champions League, there's a huge battle between Atletico Bilbao, Manchester United, as they're both playing each other in the Bilbao Stadium here today, and also for Goldfield Boys United. Obviously, Inter Milan are already eliminated out of this UEFA Champions League, but for Goldfield, they want to win here today and try and go through into first or second place and hope that Man U or Bilbao slip up in that matchup. And now here's Cavani. Now Hazard. Chance for Tino Werner. Werner. Hazard. Goal! Goldfield scores. And they needed that goal, they do. Certainly, if they've got a chance on qualifying in the next round of the UEFA Champions League. Great goal from Eden Hazard. He puts it in that bottom corner. And Inter Milan are trailing by 1-0. Very nice. Very placeable goal. And it is a beautiful one from Eden Hazard. Yes, he did very, very well. He did there. He put in a nice bottom corner of the pitch. He was so superb and clinical he was on that ball where he wanted to place it. And he put it in a nice position onto the goal. And it is 1-0 to Goldfield Boys United in this matchup. And now here's Williams now for Bilbao. Now here's Bernat. Chance of a Raul Garcia. Chance again for Raul Garcia. Oh, very close to make it 1-0 Bilbao. Man U are currently third in Matchday 6, or going into Matchday 6. They could be heading out of the UEFA Champions League. It could be Goldfield and Bilbao's moment. It could be. And now Cavani. Now. There's a chance. De Bruyne. Oh, what a goal from Kevin De Bruyne. Goldfield are 2-0 up. And they're in the lead. What a goal that is. What a beautiful goal. And that really puts the pressure on the plate for Manchester United to perhaps could be eliminated out of this UEFA Champions League competition unless they get a win in their match against Bilbao. And then they'll be okay with Goldfield perhaps so. But a great goal there for Kevin De Bruyne to make it 2-0 to Goldfield. And now, chance. The header away right there now to Raul Garcia. And now's a chance for Bilbao. Oh, very close. That could have been 1-0 to Bilbao. That could have been. And that might be huge trouble for Manchester United. It could be if that was the case. But it's gone wide for a goal kick. And now here's Bale. Now Cavani. And now good. Now Bale. Bale is 3-0. Gareth Bale makes it 3. And Goldfield are definitely heading into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. That's a good goal that is there. Cavani really, well, it wasn't really Cavani, it was the ball really rebounded back to the Goldfield team and it went to Bale and he put it in and it's now 3-0 just before half time and Inter Milan do not know what's going on and it's now 3-0 and the Italians, I know they're out of this competition but they're getting slaughtered by Goldfield. And now it's Raul Garcia. Chance here for Bilbao. And now a chance maybe. Now to my man. Now Bernat. Oh. Man United have not been very good the last 20 minutes of the game. They've been very, very slow how the way they've played. And Bilbao have been all over Man United. And it could be Man U. Could be heading into the Europa League. And there's a chance here now for Bilbao. Oh. Another opportunity again. And Man United just sleeping there at the back there. In this Champions League contest. And Williams then passed it very beautifully, but a save there for Keylor Navas. And that's a corner kick for Bilbao. And now there's a corner here. Now Bernat. Chance here. Oh, could have been all over them. They've been all over them in this match. And now Lukaku for Inter Milan, and they've scored. And that's a consolation goal in the second half. And Lukaku scores. Yeah, consolation there. Ronald Lukaku Good ball, little turn there he did on, on Thiago Silva. Turned him and scored. Now Bernat. And Bernat scores! And Manchester United are losing. And Bilbao could be the ones, could join Goldfield into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. It's going to possibly happen, it could be. And Man United are in big trouble there. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team. They could be dropping out into the Europa League, they could be, if it stays like this. Because Bilbao have just scored here. And that is disappointing. They've been all over them, Bilbao, throughout the whole game. Man United are not being critical at all. Not really understand what this match is all about or what it means for them in the next round progression. Now here's David Luiz. Now Hazard. Now Hazard offside. Yeah, he was offside there, he was. In an offside position he was there. Couldn't get to that, unfortunately. And now here's Bruno Fernandes. Now Bruno. Cross. Oh. Now is Sancho. Rashford. Now Bernat. Inaki Williams. Now Isco on the ball back here for Manchester United now. Man on the attack here now. Marcus Rashford. Now Rashford to Harry Kane. And he scores! Harry Kane scores! And it's Bilbao 1, Manchester United 1. And Harry Kane equalises. And the Britishman scores. And they are now level pegging in this matchup. It could be hope for Man United. It could be hope. Ollie's at the wheel. It could be then progressing into the round of 16. As it stands, Bilbao are through. But that's a good goal that is there from Kane. They've got to get a win. And now here's Bernat. Now Isco on the ball back here. Now Man United now a chance. Now Rashford here. Rashford, he's got to score. He's got to score. And he does. And Manchester United are now in this opportunity to qualify now of the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. We all thought that it would probably be Bilbao on them qualifying. They have to win today, Man United. A must-win game. And they've made it count. And now here's Inter Milan here. On the attack. Now Inter. Now Lukaku offside. He put his flag up for offside right there. Yeah, offside. It was very difficult, but it was offside. And the substitution's been made. Hazard comes off. Bale comes off. Rickman and Fabra comes on. And it's all over. Full time. And it ends here as Athletic Bilbao 1, Manchester United 2, and Man U will qualify into the round of 16. And Goldfield Boys United did actually win here today by 3-1 to Inter Milan, and they will go to the round of 16. The official group stage table for Group D of the UEFA Champions League. At the top of the table we have this Goldfield Boys United with 11 points. In second we have this Manchester United with 11 points, as both those two teams have qualified into the round of 16. Atletico Madrid finished third in the Europa League position to qualify for. In fourth, unfortunately, Inter Milan will not be involved in any European competitions in the next round. But the results were Goldfield Boys United 3, Inter Milan 1, Atletico Bilbao 1, Manchester United 2. It's a huge battle for PSG, as we know that PSG could be heading out of the UEFA Champions League if they fail to win in today. And it was a good goal to see in the 10th minute of the matchup by Oshiham to make it 1-0 to PSG. And then 15 minutes later, PSG scored another goal from the Brazilian Lucas Moura. And then PSG went for a third opportunity for a goal, and it was actually an own goal by the goalkeeper, in fact, by David, to hit the ball to the keeper's hands. And he couldn't control it, and he went to his own net to 3-0 to PSG. And just before half time, PSG scored a fourth goal, and it was a goal from David to make it 4-0 to PSG. And then in the second half, it was a good goal for make it 5-0 to PSG, as Fabien passed the ball to Mora, and then he put it in to make it 5-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. And then number 6 came in for PSG to extend their lead for 6-0 by a goal from Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura won the hat-trick and got the ball from the referee as PSG do progress into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League by a 6-goal win against Copenhagen. Atletico Madrid could have scored in the first 60 minutes of the matchup, but it was denied by the goalkeeper for PSV Eindhoven. Finally, Atletico Madrid got the breakthrough to make it 1-0 against PSV Eindhoven from a great goal from João Phoenix. And then Morata scored to make it 2-0 to Atletico Madrid, as Felix really was a counter-attacking in the matchup and gave the ball to Morata, and he puts it in to make it 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. And Atletico Madrid made it 3-0, and it was a bit of whoopsie in the box of PSV, but Morata made sure he put it in to make it 3-0 to Atletico Madrid. And Atletico Madrid won the matchup by 3-0 in the game, and that makes sure that PSG finish second position and Madrid come first in Group E of the UEFA Champions League. And PSV, unfortunately, will have to play in the Europa League as it ends 3-0 to Atletico Madrid. The official table for the end of Group E for Matchday 6 for all the group matches, as unfortunately PSV Eindhoven will be playing in the Europa League football in July time in the playoff round. As of Copenhagen, they have been eliminated automatically completely out of European competition. Congratulations to Atletico Madrid and also to PSG to be the two teams to qualify into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. And the results were PSG 6, FC Copenhagen 0, Atletico Madrid 3, PSV Eindhoven 0. AC Milan had to wait until the second half to get the breakthrough, as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a veteran all-time goal scorer in European football for the last 20 years, scored to make it 1-0 to AC Milan. But Anderlecht had a chance 7 minutes later to get back in the game as they are losing 1-0. It was a great goal for them on their hopes on potentially qualifying into the UEFA Champions League round of 16. But unfortunately the game ended as it was 1-1 between these two teams, meaning that AC Milan and Anderlecht will both be eliminated and both will be out, disappointingly, out of the UEFA Champions League, as they both will not be participating in the next round, in the round of 16, as it ends 1-1 between Milan and Anderlecht. It was both teams are top and second in Group F, as they both are hoping to qualify together. And it was a great goal in the first 5 minutes of the matchup to put Porto 1-0 up in the first 5 minutes of the matchup. And then 5 minutes later, it was a goal from Banadou to make it 1-1 to get Monaco back in the game. And there was a reckless challenge from FC Porto's the captain Pepe to foul Volland, and he was sent off by the referee, and he'll be suspended in the next game in the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League in September. And then FC Porto, down to 10 men, got back in front again, as it was a goal from the Iran striker to make it 2-1 to Porto. And just before half time, Monaco scored, and it was a great goal it was for them to get back into the game after Porto were 2-1 up. And then Monaco got another goal just before half time to make it 3-2 and put themselves back in front just before half time against FC Porto. And Tarovim for FC Porto, the Iran striker, scored a second goal for Porto to make it 3-3 and make it a very intense game between Monaco and FC Porto. But then AS Monaco got a goal in the last stage of the matchup to make it 4-3 and made sure that Monaco come first in the end of Group F and make Porto come second in Group F. And Monaco got the result in the bag and they won the group. And Moron Baloudu was the man of the match. He scored a hat-trick for AS Monaco. And Monaco win the group by 4-3 FC Porto. The table for Group F, as we know that AS Monaco and FC Porto are both qualified into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. For Anderlecht, they will be playing in the Europa League in July in the playoff round, while AC Milan will be unfortunately eliminated in all European competitions. The official results of Group F we have is AS Monaco 4, FC Porto 3, and also AC Milan 1, Anderlecht 1. There was nothing much in Group G, as Werder Bremen and Padres had to fight each other for that second spot, but Kagawa made it 1-0 to Werder Bremen. And that puts Werder Bremen qualified into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League and make Marseille and Padres be eliminated. Close sniff for Marseille to be in front against Padres Impact, as a chance could have came in the 20 minute of the matchup from a cross, and it was saved by Hugo Lloris. And then Padres Impact got the breakthrough as Giroud had a chance for a strike, saved there from Steven Ander, but it went back to Giroud, went back to Lacazette, and it made it 1-0 to Padres Impact. And then Olympique de Marseille could have got a goal to make it 1-0 in the matchup, but it went wide. Then Marseille got back in level pegging as Nitrolou scores to make it 1-1 against Padres Impact. And then Marseille again try and go for another sniff to make it 2-1 to Marseille, as Nitrolou trying to make it 2-1 for Marseille, but it went wide. But unfortunately, Padres will be playing in the UEFA Europa League, while Marseille are completely out of the Champions League. And the official group stages table for Group G, as we have Sporting Lisbon and Werder Bremen to automatically qualify into the round of 16 of the Champions League in September, while Padres, on the other hand, will have to play in the Europa League in July. But Marseille, on the other hand, are out in all European competitions. The results were Werder Bremen 1, Sporting Lisbon 0, Padres Impact 1, Marseille 1. Ajax have to get a result here today to try and qualify into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. But they did got the goal in the 21st minute from a great opportunity there from Haller to make it 1-0. And then Dynamo Kiev had a very silly challenge they put against Haller. And he was sent off, he was, for that challenge. The Ajax had a free kick from that challenge, as Tadic had a chance to make it 2-0, but it went wide. And then Dusan Tadic made it 2-0 for Ajax to extend the lead. And then Ajax extended their lead even more as Haller made it 3-0 to Ajax. From a great little cheeky chip there. And that put Ajax qualified into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League, as Dynamo Kiev bottled it as they had a chance to come second in that and might have perhaps gone to the next round, but they failed to do so, and Ajax will be the ones who will be in the round of 16 instead. First 2 minutes of the game, Fekir made it 1-0 to Tottenham. And then Aspas for Spurs made it 2-0 and extended their lead. It was a nice good ball there, he passed a Song and passed back to him, and Aspas did very well to cheeky chip the goalkeeper. I know Dortmund are really out already, but they got a penalty, they did. And it was a foul by Slur, and he got sent off for that challenge. And the Brazilian Richarlison made it 3-0 by a penalty against Borussia Dortmund. Nice, beautiful bottom left corner. And then Richarlison made it 4-0 to Tottenham just before the end of the match. That was a great ball from Højbjerg and gave the ball to Skip, but then Richarlison really went over there and chipped the goalkeeper and made it 4-0 to Spurs. But the game ended here at White Hart Lane as Spurs progressed into the round of 16 already, but they battered Borussia Dortmund here today by 4-0. The table for Group H we have is Spurs and Ajax have both automatically qualified for the round of 16, while Dynamo Kiev are out and will be playing in the Europa League, as Borussia Dortmund on the other hand finished 4th in Group H. The results were Ajax 3, Dynamo Kiev 0, Tottenham Hotspur 4, Borussia Dortmund 0. And these are the official matches now going into the round of 16 in September of 2023 in the next 7 months from now, as we'll have Bayern Munich will go up against Juventus, the Georgington Red Devils versus Manchester United, Atletico Madrid versus FC Porto, AS Monaco versus Ajax, Real Madrid versus Liverpool, Goldfield Boys United versus Manchester City, Sporting Lisbon versus Paris Saint-Germain, and Tottenham versus Werder Bremen. And congratulations for all those 16 teams who have made it into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. And that's going to be have time for here today for the UEFA Champions League action. Until now, goodbye for now.